We'll use row 26. Ah, wow. 23 game hitting streak.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. The Phils are looking to make history here today
on this one.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Into the cove, but foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Up next will be Nick Williams, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Adam Rosales, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And that's through, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 7, Miguel Franco.
Into the box now, Miguel Franco. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Into the bleachers and gone.
He won a home run.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Lined hard toward right center. Jackson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think Brendan Felt is a guy to watch out for. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants. Now at the plate, Nick Pivetta.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera will try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High and deep to right center. Back goes Jackson to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Adam Rosales. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jackson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down back into this thing.
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Wonderful shot there over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on the show for the start of the 3rd inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Row. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the. Next to bat for the Giants, Jarrett Parker. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Parker, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Stepping in now, Nick Pivetta. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off the Giants.
Digging in, Joe Penn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And this one drops. 0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The first baseman, number 9.
From the stretch.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Alfaro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back in San Francisco. Digging in once again, Adam Rosales, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Aaron Altair. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit in the air out to right. Williams is under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford, and he gets ahead 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Way in front of that fastball. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Boy, that's a quality AD right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight heaters. Gets the curveball and laces it for a base hit.
Yeah, I'm shocked right there. 0-2, blew 2 fastballs by him, and then he's able to stay on a breaking ball and drive it for a base hit.
From the stretch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants lead. Sam Dyson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Parker looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Solo home run, second one of the night.
A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And
What are you doing?
Staying here.
Why?
I like the way she.
Uh-oh.
So.
Go. Ooh.
I like the way she was. Sorry.
Alright.
Every time she comes here, this
he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. high in the air out to center field. Jackson has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning.
How about it?
So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Coming to the plate now, Joe Pennant. He struck out and popped out in his two previous trips. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach? And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Adam Rosales. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Joseph, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base. and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that's out number one. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brandon Belt becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Stepping in, Michael Franco, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down. Jorge Alfaro will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as it remains. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So in now for San Francisco, Jarrett Parker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Hunter Pence will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Skied into straightaway right. Williams moves over, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still 8. Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Not gonna want it, but
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Adam Rosales. He through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to panic at second. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Altair is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
8-0 the final today. The Phillies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Nick Pivetta hangs win number 11 on his line, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Chris Stratton permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
And I just swept the Giants.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Jose Torres got his 3rd win this season as the Friars beat Atlanta 2-1. The Giants put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-4. The Angels picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.